Okay, so I'll be lying down on my reformer. You're going to be lying down on the floor. So we're going to start on the mat. I'm placing a block under my head because that's what I need. That doesn't mean that you need that too. Basically, the deal is that when you lie down on your back, if the chin lifts higher and it almost feels like you're looking backwards, then you will need some support. That's the deal. So I'm just gonna bring the block under my head. Okay, relaxing on the other side of the body. Let's start connecting with the breath. We're gonna inhale through the nose, feel the ribs expanding, and exhale through the sleeves to draw the navel in. And again, inhale through the nose, feel the ribs opening out to the side, and exhale. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, and exhale. One last one. Inhale, and exhale. Now on the inhale, you're going to lift the arms up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, you're going to send the arms overhead, stabilizing the ribs. Inhale to return the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale to lower the arms down. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms overhead. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale to lower the arms down. So 2 things here. I want you to keep your arms nice and long. And as you reach the arms overhead, I want you to feel that you're reaching through the crown of the head towards the hands. It's almost the hands that are indicating the direction. So I'm trying to lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the crown of the head to reach up and lengthen my spine and return. At the same time, I want you to contain the ribs. So when you reach your arms overhead, don't allow the ribs to poke out. Try to contain the ribs at the front of the body. And what does that mean is that we're using the abdomen to stabilize the rib cage. And remember, the rib cage is attached to your spine. So if you learn to stabilize your ribs, you learn to stabilize your spine as well. And we'll do one last side. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, reach the arms overhead. Inhale to return the arms up. Exhale to lower the arms down. Very good. From neutral now, we're going to maintain a neutral spine. I'm just walking my feet a little bit further forward. I'm going to inhale to prepare. On the exhale, picking up one leg to tabletop. Inhale to lower. Exhale, pick up other leg to tabletop. Inhale to lower. And the reason I'm doing this, I know it looks very simple, but it's to learn to stabilize the pelvis. Because again, your pelvis is attached to your lumbar spine. So learning to stabilize the pelvis, you also learn to stabilize your lower back. So if any of you has any issues with the lower back, then learning to stabilize the pelvis is a key thing. It's really important. So we just start with single leg lifts. And I'm keeping my leg really heavy, and I'm thinking that I'm lifting the leg from the abdomen, not using the leg muscles as much as I can. And exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. So I'm watching that the pelvis doesn't roll back and front, and also it doesn't roll side to side. We'll do one last one like this. Exhale and inhale. Very good. Gently swing your legs from side to side. And back to center. Okay. Now let's place the hands behind the head to go into our ab breath. So the shoulders will stay down and away from the ears, and elbows within the peripheral region. We're going to inhale to prepare. And exhale to slide the ribs towards the pelvis and lift the upper body. Inhale to stay. And exhale to lower the body down. And again, inhale. Exhale. I'm sliding the chest, the ribs, the stem towards the pelvis. My shoulder blades are off the floor. And I'm going to lower the body down. And again, inhale. And exhale. It almost looks like as if I'm dragging the movement. It's all about control. Inhale to stay. And exhale to lower the body down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Inhale to stay. Exhale. Lower the body down. Let's try 4 more. Inhale. I'm going to stabilize my pelvis in neutral. That means maintain a little bit of space under my low back. And then roll the body down. So don't crush the low back into the floor as you lift the upper body. Exhale to lift. Inhale to stay. Exhale to low. Very good. We'll do one last one. Inhale. And exhale to lift. Inhale to stay. And exhale to lower. Excellent. Well done. Now I want you to find your imprint from a neutral spine. We're going to roll the pelvis back and drop your onto navel. And then release back to neutral. Let's play just with this a few times. So think of your lower abdominal muscles and think that you want to connect the pubic bone to the navel. And you're drawing with the abdominal muscles as if you're zipping up through the trousers. And then release with control. And again, pubic bone to navel to activate deep abdominal muscles. And inhale. Release with control. Now we're going to do one last one from pubic bone to navel. Stabilize your pelvis there and pick up right leg to tabletop and left leg to tabletop. We're going to inhale to stay, exhale to lower the right leg down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale to lift. So exactly the same thing that we did before, but now in reverse. And I'm really thinking now of stabilizing my pelvis more. As I lower the leg down, I don't allow the pelvis to roll forwards. I'm going to try and maintain that rib to hip connection or pubic bone to navel connection. Exhale down, inhale lift. Exhale down, inhale lift. We're going to do one last one. Exhale down, inhale lift. Very good. Bring the knees into the chest. And just gently rock your pelvis from side to side. Take one deep breath, inhale and exhale. One last one, inhale and exhale. We're going to do the same thing now with 2 legs. So this time is a little bit heavier. So again, what I'm looking is that you're not rolling the pelvis and you're not arching the spine. You're not lifting your back off the floor. So think of obliques again. Draw pubic bone to navel. Or ribs or hips towards the ribs. Right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. Bring your knees and feet together. You're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale to lower both legs down. And inhale to lift. I'm keeping my knees 90 degrees. And I'm thinking that I'm opening through the hips. But I'm really isolating the movement of the hips without letting the pelvis roll forwards. And exhale to lower, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower, inhale to lift. And as I lower the legs, I think of lengthening through the spine. So my spine stays nice and long, the pelvis stable, and I shouldn't be feeling this on my low back. I just want to feel my abdomen working to stabilize the pelvis. We're going to do one last one. Excellent. Release one leg down, second leg down. Now gently swing your legs from side to side. Okay. Find your imprint one more time. Pick up right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. This time we're going to try and lift the pelvis slightly off the floor. So we're going to exhale to lift the pelvis just a little, inhale to lower. And exhale, pelvis just a little, inhale to lower. And exhale, pelvis just a little, inhale to lower. So it is an articulation of the spine. I'm drawing pubic bone to navel, and then I'm peeling off the pelvis, off the floor, and then one vertebra at a time. I'm going to do one last one. And release. Swing your legs from side to side. So now we're going to do the two previous exercises together, tapping the toes and lifting the pelvis off the floor. That's it's called airplane crab. It's an exercise from the Pilates, which is adapted for the mat, but it's a really nice one, both working in the stability of the pelvis and in the articulation of the low back. So you're going to bring your legs to tabletop. It's a full breath pattern. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, tap the toes. Inhale to lift. Exhale, roll through the spine. And inhale to lower. And again, exhale, tap the toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift the spine, lift the pelvis. Inhale to lower. On the exhale, I'm sending the legs down, stabilizing the pelvis. And then on the second exhale, I'm lifting the pelvis slightly off the floor. Let's try twice more. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll. Inhale, lower. One last one. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll. Inhale, lower. Place your feet down into the floor. And then just gently swing your legs from side to side. Then we're going to challenge the stability of the pelvis a little bit more. We're going to send the legs forward on the diagonal. Usually it's 45 degrees on the floor. The legs are turned out, and we're going to be beating the feet for 4 counts, with the feet flexed for 4 counts with the feet pointed. I'm just going to turn towards the camera just to show you that feet movement. So I'm turning the legs out, and I'm just opening and closing the legs past with my feet flexed, and then with my feet pointed. So that's the exercise. The upper body is going to stay down on the floor. So we're using a little bit more inner thighs, but we challenge the abdomen with a longer lever. Now, don't neglect your spine. We still want the spine to be nice and long. Find your imprint. Bring legs to tabletop. Turn your legs out. Flex your feet and stretch the leg to the diagonal. And go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex your feet to inhale. Point your foot to exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point the foot. 3, 4, 5. Flex the feet. 3, 4, 5. Point the feet. 3, 4, 5. Flex the feet. 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. 2 more breaths. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One last one. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the legs back in and bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One last one. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Release one foot down and second foot down. We're going to come up into a sitting position now. In a sitting position, we want to challenge the length of the spine with the legs reaching forward. But this may not be appropriate for all of us. So we're trying to be really long, but if the hamstrings cannot fully stretch, if the legs cannot fully stretch, then bend your knees slightly. I'm going to start with a simple roll back. It's a lot about maintaining the flexion of the spine and articulating the spine. So it has 2 goals with exercise. So with the arms reaching forward, I'm going to roll back only halfway. I'm going to inhale to stay. I'm going to maintain the C curve and roll the body over the legs. And then roll up, articulating through the spine. And again, exhale, draw pubic bone to navel and roll back. Only halfway, maintaining your C curve. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll forward. Up and over the legs without collapsing. And inhale to roll up, roll up, roll up. Exhale from the pelvis, roll back. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll forwards. Inhale, roll up, roll up. One more time. Exhale, roll back. Shoulders down, open across the chest. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll forwards. Inhale, roll up, roll up. So when I say open across the chest, it's because usually people roll down and then they shorten. They do that at the front of the chest, which is not quite okay. So you want to stay open across the collarbones, keeping the shoulders down. So let's try this a few more times, this time with the hands on the forehead. So you stay really long through the spine. We're going to inhale to prepare and exhale to roll back. Drop your feet onto navel. A little bit heavy this time. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, roll up, roll up, roll up. Exhale, roll back. Shoulders down. Open through the elbows. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll forwards. Inhale, roll up, roll up, roll up. Twice more. Exhale, roll back. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll forwards. Inhale, roll up, roll up, roll up. One last one. Exhale, roll back. Shoulders down. Open through the chest. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll forwards. Inhale to articulate the spine. Restart over the pelvis. And release. Cross your legs. Place your hands behind the pelvis and open to the front of the chest. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. We're going to do one more version. It has a little bit more choreography. What I want you to understand is when you roll back, it's like you roll the pelvis towards the ribs. And when you roll forward, you roll the ribs towards the pelvis. So it's all about that rib to hip connection. On the roll back, we roll the pelvis towards the ribs. On the roll forward, we roll the ribs towards the pelvis. Now, it's the same pattern, but it just has a little bit of arm choreography. Arms to the front of the body. And we're going to roll back. I'm going to go nice and slow so we can pick up the choreography. I'm going to open the arms to the side, but the palms are facing back. I'm going to roll forward and continue pressing the arms all the way to the back. My arms are parallel to the floor and the palms are facing in. I'm going to maintain the C curve of the spine, round the arms forward, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And then roll up, and my palms are going to face each other again. And roll back, vertebra by vertebra. Turn the palms out to the back, open the arms to the side. Now continue pressing the arms back and roll the spine forward. Think if you can lift your arms a little bit higher, reach the arms forward. Shoulders away from the ears, don't collapse through the spine. And roll up. Roll up, roll up. Let's pick up the pace a little bit more. We're gonna exhale, roll back. Inhale to open. Exhale, roll forward, press the arms. Inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale to roll up. It may get a little bit confusing with the breathing. Don't worry about it. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll back. Inhale to open. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, circle. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, open. Exhale, circle forward. Inhale, reach the arms to your feet. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, exhale, roll back. Inhale to open. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, arms to side. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale to roll up. Let's try one more time. Roll up and open. Reach forward, arms pressing back. Arms out to the side, forward, and roll through the spine. Excellent. Cross your legs, hands behind the pelvis and open through the front of the chest. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Okay. So we're going to lie down on our back now. 1 more time. So obviously, depending on your hamstring flexibility, you may have to adapt things. We're going to bring the legs up towards the chest. Now, in the starting position, so the knees, you're not tabletop anymore, knees towards the chest. In the starting position, the tail might come slightly off the floor. That's fine. But what I want to do is I want to send the legs up towards the ceiling, point the feet, but my tail is going to be down on the floor. I'm going to keep the legs long, flex the feet, point the feet, and bend the knees back to my starting position. And we're going to inhale, stretch the knees, point the feet. Exhale, flex the feet. Inhale, point the feet. Exhale to bend the knees. And again, inhale. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, stretch the legs, point the feet. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, bend. For those of you that you don't have the hamstring flexibility, if you can go just to there, that's fine. But I want you to make sure that you're pointing your feet at the top. Then you're flexing the feet, deepening the stretch, pointing the feet again, and then bending the knees. Let's try 3 more times, or 4 more times, a little bit faster. We're gonna inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. One last one. Point, flex, point, flex. Very good. And release. Just swing your legs from side to side. So the next exercise involves the standing leg movement, but we're going to add the upper body to it. Okay. So a little bit more abdominal work. We're going to grab the legs, but we're not hanging from the legs. It's all on the abdomen again. So bring your legs up in the air. Grab your calves, behind your calves, okay? And flex your feet. So now, I'm going to stretch this point of the feet and lift the upper body. I'm holding my calves, but I'm not hanging from them. I can stay here and release the arms. Now flex your feet. Point your feet and release the body down. So it's the same exercise with the upper body. Inhale to lift. Exhale to flex. Inhale to point. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to flex. Inhale to point. Exhale to lower. And inhale, you should be looking in between your inner thighs. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale to lower. And inhale to lift, point your feet. Exhale, flex your feet. Inhale, point. Exhale to lower. Let's do a test now. So lift. Stay where you are. Then you open the arms out to the side without dropping the body. And then try to bring your hands a little bit higher. Open the arms out to the side. And try to lift the hands a little bit higher. One last one. Open the arms. And try to lift a little bit higher. And lower the body down. Place the feet down onto the floor. And swing the arms, swing the legs from side to side. On the next one, before we did the bits going this way, now we're going to do the walks going this way. A lot of abdominal control as well. So I want you to find your imprint, drop cubicle to navel, pick up right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop, and stretch the legs forward, 45 degrees off the floor. And we go, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more breaths. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the legs back in. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And take one deep breath. Inhale and exhale. One last one. Inhale and exhale. And release your feet down. Let's come up into a seated position. So this is where you may need some support. You may need some support or you may not. Because we're coming into the mermaid position. Look how my legs are. One leg is out to the side, but I'm going to tuck it right underneath. And the other leg is in front. I think it's best if you mirror me, because at the moment we don't do the same side. So I would prefer if you turn your legs around. At least the people that I can see. Yeah, so I want you to have your right leg in front and the left leg to the side. Yeah, very good. Okay. Now, if you're comfortable there, fine, stay where you are. If you think you need some support, take a book or a cushion or anything and place it under your right hip. And that will lift you a little and will make it more comfortable. If you need to. You may not need to, whatever you prefer. Okay. Start with your right arm up. Nice and long arm. Stretch the elbow. So we get that nice length from the hip, long waist, long ribs, long arm, the shoulder is down. So from here, we're gonna switch to inhale, exhale, flex the spine to the sides, inhale to come back, exhale to switch the arms. And again, inhale, nice and long arms. Exhale, flex the spine to the sides. Inhale to come back. And exhale to switch. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last one on this side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Release. Switch the arms to switch the legs to the other side. Now the key here, of course, we're bending the spine sideways, but the key is to lengthen up towards the ceiling. So think every time, the reason I'm doing the arms like this is so you know where the hand is going and you feel that the head is going towards the same direction, so you have that sense of length. So now reach your left arm up, and we inhale to switch. Exhale, flex the spine to the side. Inhale, come back taller, and exhale to switch. And again, inhale, long spine, lift out, keep lifting out, flex the spine to the side. Inhale into the open, inhale to come back. And exhale to switch the arms. And again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to come back. And exhale. We'll do one last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Release the arms. Bring the other leg forward. Take a soft bow. Just to reset the spine, 2 breaths into the back of the ribs. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale to roll up. So that was our basic mermaid. Now I'm going to do more of an intermediate version. Let me just demonstrate it once so you can see, because there's a little bit of choreography. I'll just demonstrate it once and then we're going to do it all together. So we start the same way. Flex the spine to the side, but this time I'm going to turn my body on the floor and I'm rotating the spine. I'm going to do 3 press-up-like movements, bending the elbows and extending the elbows. And from here, my spine is rounded. I'm going to articulate and lengthen through the spine. And then I'm going to roll the spine again, bring the backhand forward, circle, turn towards the camera, and then lift and release. So that's the movement. I'm going to go slow so we can all follow. Start with your right arm up, right leg in front, right arm up. I'm not going to do the breath because it will be too confusing. So we're going to switch the arms, flex the spine to the side. From here, rotate towards the floor, place your left hand down and move the right hand a little bit further back. Now bend the elbows as if you're doing a press up and stretch. Bend the elbows and stretch. Try to keep the spine on a C curve. Bend the elbows and stretch. Stay there. Now articulate. Think that you're lengthening through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, nice and long. Chin to chest to roll through the spine. Bring your right hand forward. Turn the body towards the camera into your side bend. Lengthen up towards the ceiling and come back into your starting position. One more time on this side. We're going to switch. Flex the spine to the side. Rotate the spine facing towards the mat. Place your left hand down. Move the right hand further back. Bend the elbows. Stretch the elbows. Bend the elbows. Stretch the elbows. Bend the elbows, stretch the elbows. Now articulate through the spine, roll vertebra by vertebra. So here we are in rotation but extending the spine. Now flex the spine, chin to chest, roll vertebra by vertebra. Bring the backhand forward, roll towards the side again to face towards me. Lengthen up towards the ceiling and switch the arms. And release. Other side. So what we are doing here, this is really nice for mobilizing the spine, to keep your spine nice and healthy. We're doing our side bending, we're rolling forward, we're rotating, we're extending. So it moves the spine into all planes of movement to keep the spine nice and healthy. Obviously, don't go beyond what you can. So left arm up. Left arm up, and switch the hands, and flex the spine to the sides. Now roll down, place your right hand down, and move your left hand further back. Bend the elbows and stretch. Bend the elbows and stretch. Bend the elbows and stretch. Now roll through the spine, extend, extend, extend on a long diagonal. Chin to chest, roll through the spine one more time. Move the backhand forward, flex the spine sideways to look towards me. And now lengthen up towards the ceiling and switch the hands. One more time, switch the hands. Flex the spine to the sides. Rotate towards the floor. Place your right hand down. Move the left hand further back. Bend the elbows, stretch. Bend the elbows, stretch. Bend the elbows, stretch. Articulate. Roll through the spine and lengthen on the diagonal. And roll down again. Full flexion of the spine. Move the backhand forward. Flex the spine to the side to look towards the camera. And then lengthen out towards the ceiling, switching the arms. Very good, and release. Bring the other leg forward as well into cross-legged position. And then gently roll down just to take a soft bow. 2 breaths into the back of the ribs. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale, very good. And roll up. Okay, let's lie down on our sides. Sorry, just need to... I personally need to place a block in between my arm and my head in order to keep my neck in a neutral alignment. That doesn't mean that everyone needs to follow that. Now, lying down on my side, I'm trying to pull that bottom arm right underneath me and lift the ribs off the floor. So I create a little bit of space under my waist. And I'm going to try and maintain that as much as possible. So the 2 legs are long. Like, I don't want you to have 1 foot higher than the other. Can you see here? Because I'm collapsing on my waist, my top foot is higher. I want to think that I'm trying to reach the top foot towards the wall, and that lifts my waist off the floor. Okay, now we're going to inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift the leg, exhale to lower. 1 last one, inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Now reach the second arm out to ceiling, and again, inhale lift, exhale lower. Inhale lift, exhale lower. Inhale lift, exhale lower. Twice more. And 1 last one. Now reach the arm overhead without the shoulder lifting towards the ear. So I'm not there and I'm not collapsing my arm, okay? Because that's what I usually see. Shoulder away from the ear, arm parallel to the floor, elbow straight. Lift the leg. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Twice more. Lift. And lower. 1 last one, lift. And lower. Bring the arm down into the mat. And now you're going to bend the knee 90 degrees and bring it in front of the hip and then lower the leg back down. So as I bend the knee, I want to make sure that I'm not sinking into my waist and stretch. So try to bend your knee, still keeping the waist off the floor. Inhale. And exhale to press down. Very good. And again, inhale. And exhale to press down. Very good. Inhale. And exhale to press down. Let's try it twice more. See if you can press the bottom leg down against your mat and see if that will help you to stabilize your pelvis a little bit more. Stay there, take 1 deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to lift both legs off the floor. Inhale, and exhale, just a little. Inhale to lower, so again, keeping the space under the waist, and exhale. And inhale. Exhale up, inhale down. And as you exhale, I want you to think that you're zipping up to the lower abdomen. Inhale to lower. And also closing the ribs at the front, so we engage the whole abdominal unit. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's try 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Now on the last one, you're going to stay up and you're going to scissor the legs. Scissor and scissor and scissor. Nice and slow. And scissor and scissor and scissor. Let's try 5 more. And 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Last one. Bring legs back to center and release the legs down. Bring the knees into the chest. Take 1 deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Let's come up on our elbow now. So here we're going to try and keep the spine in neutral. So you really press the elbow down to lift your body off the shoulder. And you're not sort of sinking like that. So nice and long line. I need to push the top hip slightly further away as well. And that will square my hips. And then I'm going to bring my elbow right underneath my shoulder. I see some of you being a little bit further out. So bring your elbow right underneath. Okay. With a nice neutral spine, I'm going to inhale on the exhale. Just keep the pelvis off the floor. Off the floor, maintaining neutral. Inhale to lower. And exhale, pelvis off the floor. Inhale to lower. And exhale, pelvis off the floor. Inhale to lower. We're going to try 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1 last one. And stay up on the last one. Stretch the arm. And we're going to draw a big circle all the way. Big circle. Try to keep a nice long spine. And now reverse the circle. Overhead, forward, down to sides. Overhead, forward, down to side. 1 last one. Overhead, forward, down to side. And release the pelvis down. Separate your legs. Come up into your mermaid again. And reach the arm overhead. Take 1 deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last one. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen up. And release. Okay, we're ready to go straight into the other side. So again, I'm thinking the base arm, I'm going to bring it right underneath me, lifting my ribs off the floor, maintaining some space under the waist. Start with your hand down, but keep your shoulder away from the ear, okay? And we lift the top leg and lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. So I'm not worried how high my leg is going to go. I'm concentrating more on the stability of the pelvis. So as I lift the leg up, I push the pelvis away from the ribs. Okay, now second arm up. And lift. And lower. Just to challenge the balance a little bit more. Lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. 1 last one. Lift. And lower. Send the arm overhead. Nice long arm. Keep the elbows straight. Shoulder off the floor. And lift. And lower. Now you sort of need to think that you're being pulled into different directions. Lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Twice more. And 1 last one. And release. Bring the arm all the way down into the floor. Now stabilize your whole body. Bend it into the front of the hip. And stretch. Inhale to bend. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to bend. Exhale to stretch. Very good. Inhale to bend. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to bend. I'm trying to keep my leg in line with the hip. So I'm not dropping the foot down. And I'm not sinking into my waist. I still need the top side of the waist to be nice and long. One last one. And stretch and release the leg down. Take one deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Two legs together. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Lift both legs. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Lift both legs. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Lift both legs. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. We've got 5 more. It's like the bottom leg carries the weight of the top leg. And you're still stabilizing the pelvis. So you're not letting the waist sink down. Twice more. And one last one. Now keep your legs up and scissor the legs. Exhale, 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 exhale. Let's try 5 more. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Back to center. And release the legs down. Take one deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Let's come up on our elbow. So again, push the pelvis away. Elbow right underneath your shoulder. We're gonna inhale to prepare and exhale, lift the pelvis just a little, maintaining neutral. Inhale to lower. And on the exhale, close the ribs at the front. Inhale to lower. Exhale, zip up through the lower abdomen. Inhale to lower. And exhale. Inhale to lower. So guys, this time I'm not doing a side bend. It's the opposite. I'm maintaining neutral and I'm trying to hold that neutral alignment throughout. You know, maybe my top doesn't really show. And lower. And lifting neutral. And lower. 3 more. Exhale. And inhale. 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. One last one. Stay there. Lengthen through the arms. Reach the arm overhead and circle it around. Reach the arm overhead, circle it around. One last one overhead, circle it around, and now reverse it. And forward. Circle out, overhead and forward. Circle out, overhead and forward. One last one. Very good. And release the pelvis down. Separate your legs. And then come up into your mermaid. Reach the arm up. Flex the spine to the side. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale to lengthen up. And release. You're going to lie down on your first side 1 more time. Now, a similar exercise that we did in parallel, now we're going to do it on our side and turn out. Obviously, if hamstrings and hip flexibility is a little bit tight, then you need to modify a little. Place the hand down into the floor. Now, I'm going to drag the heel into the knee and I'm going to lift the knee towards the shoulder. My knee is bent, the foot is flexed. We're going to point the foot to stretch the knee. Flex the foot. Point the foot and bend the knee. Inhale to point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale to point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale to point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Really nice for strengthening the quads. A little bit of stretch through the inner thighs and the hamstrings. And also we're working on the foot. So mobilizing the ankle joints and working all the fine muscles deep on the foot. We're going to do one last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Very good. And release the leg down. For that, we're just going to turn around and go straight to the other side. So bend the knee, bring the knee towards the shoulder, maybe slightly in front of the shoulder. You see, I'm flexing my foot, not pointing, flexing the foot. And inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, point the foot, flex the foot, point the foot, flex the knee and the foot, and point. Flex, lengthen through the back of the leg, point, and flex. One last one, point, flex, point, and flex. Very good. And release the leg down. From here, lie down on your front with the hands by the side of the hip. So we're going to do spine extension here, but we still want to think of a neutral spine. So I'm just placing the tip of the nose on the mat. I'm not collapsing my head. I'm going to inhale to draw shoulder blades together and hover the arms off the floor. Exhale to hover the upper body, just the upper body off the mat. Inhale to stay, and exhale to lower the body down. And again, inhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hover the upper body. Inhale to stay, and exhale to lower. And again, inhale, draw the shoulder blades together, hover the arms. Exhale to hover the upper body. Inhale to stay. Exhale to lower. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades together, hover the arms. Exhale. My hands are trying to reach towards the toes, but the crown of the head lengthens forwards. Inhale, long at the back of the spine, long at the back of the neck. Exhale to lower the body down. Twice more. Inhale. Make sure the pubic bone stays heavy on the floor and you're not sinking into the low back. Inhale to stay. Exhale to lower. We'll do one last one. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades together. And exhale, hover the upper body. Inhale to stay. Exhale to release. Come up into your 4-point kneeling. Stay on your neutral spine. Tuck the toes under and bring the knees together. Long through the spine again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, hover the knees 1 inch off the floor. Inhale to stay. Exhale to lower. And again, inhale. And exhale. Stabilize pelvis and spine neutral. Inhale to stay. Exhale to lower. And again, inhale. And exhale. Hover the knees 1 inch. Inhale to stay. Exhale to lower. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Hover the knees. Inhale to stay. Exhale to lower. One last one. Inhale. Exhale. Hover the knees. Inhale to stay. Exhale. Lower the knees down. Round your back and rest on your shell stretch. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One last one, inhale, and as you exhale, roll up, roll up, roll up. Okay, excellent. So we're going to come up to standing. You can't see my feet, but that's okay. So we're going to be in a parallel position. Feet hip distance apart, long through the spine. We're going to inhale to prepare and exhale to roll down vertebra by vertebra. Drop the head, heavy head. Inhale into the back of the ribs. And exhale, roll up, roll up, roll up. Now, I want you to do the roll down, but try to keep the weight on the ball of the foot. And as you go down, you're not pushing your bottom backwards. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, keep your pelvis right above your heels and roll down vertebra by vertebra. The head is really heavy. Inhale into the back of the ribs. And exhale, roll up, roll up, roll up. Very good. We're going to do one last one. Inhale and exhale, roll down, roll down, roll down. Inhale into the back of the ribs. Exhale, roll up, roll up, roll up. And you can turn towards the camera. Bring your feet together, pressing the feet down, lengthening the spine up so you stay really long through the spine. Our last 3 breaths just to close the session. We're going to inhale to reach the shoulders towards the ears. And exhale to release. And again, inhale, shoulders towards the ears. And exhale to release. Very good. One last one. Inhale, shoulders towards the ears. And exhale to release. Excellent. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I hope that was all right.